Hi guys, Melissa Johnson, hey, independent Scentsy consultant, back with you again today with my empties, what I've been warming. It looks crazy only because I've kept all my melting challenge in order. So this is just the regular. Okay, so a bag of cotton balls. I actually have two that I'm currently using to put the empty cotton balls in. It's just like a mass of cotton balls, and I don't show those when they're full. I made it through a washer with in French lavender. I got this in a clearance sale, flash sale. Oh, I love French lavender. So I like to mix this with the laundry liquid that I have that is kind of mismatched. I never did get the soap, it was just the whiff, so I'm like, this will go with jammy time. So I did put this with some jammy time. Trying to think, I might have even mixed it with windowsill breeze. Just like mixing wax, mixing your laundry scents works too. So I made it through that. Made it through a couple. So we got through the bathroom cleaner in vanilla mint and a counter clean in Daydream Oasis. My daughter, when I talked to her yesterday, was like, oh, like Daydream Oasis is really nice in the counter clean. I'm like, right? I think this came in a whiff box maybe, but yeah. So we made it through those. And made it through another washer whiff. Now I mixed this with when I say Scentsy Clean too, that was cranberry and tinsel, or else I still have the laundry liquid and I mix that with stuff. So this is nice. It's very fresh, clean. I can't really say it smells Christmassy. To me, it's like sweet. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know that I'd vote that one back per se, but it was nice. Made it through a 15-watt bulb. I'm trying to think what this went into. Don't remember. But yeah, there's the empty bulb. I think I switched out warmers, and I told you when I turn one off and turn another one on. Yeah. Made it through a Bonfire Beach body spray. Love this. I need more. It's like the best. Oh, we love these. We use them like crazy. And trying to get through this Scentsy non-wax. And then we'll get through the other junk. Not that it's junk, but made it through a Jammy Time body wash. This was it. I need more. I really need to cash out my party and get more. I still have more body cream. I just don't have the body wash. Made it through a hand cream, believe it or not, in Starburst Sky. I do really like this scent. So I forgot to cover the bird. We'll see how it goes. I may pause and cover the bird. But I love this scent. It's sweet apple, amber blossoms, whipped vanilla, and creamy coconut. It's so pretty in the hand cream. So I was able to tolerate the fact that it makes my hands still feel dry. I do not like the formula of the hand cream. I much prefer the body cream. But this scent was so good, I did take this to work and use the hand cream, even though I reapplied a few times because my hands still feel dry. And I made it through my It's Love body cream. This is Tangy Tangerine, Raspberry Blossom, Sparkling Sugar. It's so good. I wish it was in the body all the time. Like, I wish we had a body wash. I know, put the idea in the idea portal like I did the Jammy Time body cream. But yeah, It's Love is amazing and I love it. It's just so good. It's like sugary. And okay, so that's all of the non-wax, the Scentsy. Let me just separate this out super quick. I think because we were away, I didn't go through as many wax bars. Like sometimes I like to work ahead on the melting challenge, and then that's when I use extra. So that's all the stuff I want to talk about. Okay. So then, I'll put these in here so they're out of my way. Okay. Off to the melting challenge, and then we'll get to the other stuff. So I've tried to keep these in order so I don't take forever trying to figure out which one I used. So for the June wax melting challenge, the first day was melt a scent that starts with J. And this was gifted to me from Brittany. This is a bar of Ja Vanilla. This was weird. It's good, it's just weird. It almost smells like honey to me. And I was expecting something vanilla, and it literally reminds me a lot of Be My Honey. It's very honey scented. So it's, I don't know if it's supposed to smell like that, but I don't know if I would vote for Ja Vanilla. And I don't know why it smells just like honey. Not that I mind that, but it was weird to my brain because my brain was like, shouldn't it smell like vanilla and it smells like honey? But it was nice. And then the second was National Donut Day, pick a flavor. So I did the Zape Underoos. It's glazed donuts, fruity pebbles, cotton candy, and vanilla frosting. So this had glazed donuts in it. It's okay. I don't really know that I smelled the donuts. It just pretty much smelled like fruity pebbles to me. And it was okay. It wasn't a great performer. Like I feel like upstairs where I melted, I think I had like 3 cubes left. And it didn't really perform like I wanted it to. So I don't know. I don't really have the best success with Zape, but I've only tried these clams. So I want to try their stuff and things other than the clams and see if I have better luck. I don't know, because I want to love them. They're from Wichita, where my daughter is. And then on the third, this was gifted to me from Brenda. It's melt a pearly white wax or one with moon in the name. Well, I actually did 2 for this. And she gifted me a bar of Ivy, Water, and Lily. Oh my gosh, I want to vote this back. I love this. This is so pretty. It's like a really pretty perfume, but it's like a clean green watery perfume. It's not like dewy greens. It's really sweet, really clean green, crisp, but light. It wasn't heavy. It wasn't in your face. I don't know how to explain this other than I need to have this in my club. It was so pretty. If you like that kind of thing, is it floral? Maybe slightly. It's very sweet. Maybe ever so slightly powdery like a perfume would be. But to me, I get a lot of clean, watery green, but not dewy green. Like clean, watery green. It's so pretty. So pretty. One of the prettiest scents. So I was tickled pink to try that. I'm going to set that aside so I remember. And then I had, I think 4 cubes of Velvet Moon. So I melted this. This is nice. I don't know. It's not my favorite. And I don't know why it's not my favorite, because normally I would like something like this, but it's pretty. It just doesn't do much for me. So I'm sure it'll be back, but if it's not, I'm okay with it. The next one for the 4th was melt a scent with blueberry or blackberry. So I couldn't wait to dig into my, if you've been watching, I've been on a Sassy Girl Aroma Haul roll. And I was dying to melt C's for cookies and coffee. Loved it. Dale and I loved it. He loved it too. It was blueberry sugar cookies and coffee. Yeah, it's like a blueberry coffee. And when you go to Maine, I love this so much. Sassy girl. Yeah, so when you go to Maine, like we usually use we go through New York, Pennsylvania, we're right on the edge of New York. So we go to New York and take what is it called now? It's in Massachusetts. Dale would know. We take the interstate right up through Massachusetts into Maine. And when you leave Massachusetts and you get to the first Maine rest area that we go through, it's almost there. It's really cool because it's got a Massachusetts name and I cannot think off the top of my head. But anyways, when you get to that first welcome center rest area, we go there all the time. They have like some food vendors and stuff. It's a really nice big welcome center rest stop. They always have blueberry coffee. Like Green Mountain blueberry coffee. Green Mountain's in Vermont. I wanted to go see that when we were at Ben & Jerry's, but we didn't have time. So I wanted to tour Green Mountain. You guys, you get the blueberry and you get the coffee, and it's like blueberry cereal blueberry, but that's exactly what blueberry coffee smells like, whether it's the one we got from Dunkin' Donuts or Green Mountain. Every time I have blueberry coffee, I think of Maine. It's like my favorite thing. So this was amazing. If you like blueberry and coffee, it's amazing. And I highly recommend C is for Cookies. It was a great medium performer. I would even say like Ivy and Water Lily. I would say it's probably a 5, maybe a 4 or 5 out of 10. It's not like it was really intense. It was there and you could smell it, but it was pretty. Like pretty and soft and clean, and it's very spa-like to me, but not in, I don't like bamboo. What was the bamboo one? Can't remember. I have a bar. It wasn't like that. It was just, it was so pretty. Like I would wear that in a perfume, pretty and sweet. This was a nice medium performer. Granted, what I love about Scentsy is it lasts longer usually than like the vendor wax, but like Sassy Girl performs just as well. It just doesn't last as long. It lasts, you know, the day that I put it in. It's just by the next day you have to change it, whereas Scentsy the next day, sometimes you can leave them in. So there was the Sassy Girl. Put this off to the side. And then it was on day 5, mix any 2 scents. I love the pink and the orange together. So I chose to mix, and this was also a gift from Brenda, Coral Waters with Aloha Orchid, because I don't love Aloha Orchid and I don't love Coral Waters. Love the packaging. But wait, you gotta see this up close. Look at all the coral. Like, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, you guys. And Aloha Orchid's really cute packaging too. But I mixed these two together and I actually really liked it. I had some other people gift me Coral Waters. It's like a laundry scent. It has a little something in it that almost kind of makes me ever so slightly want to feel nauseous. I don't, like I do with the Dewy Greens, but it's on the verge. So I don't necessarily love Coral Waters all by itself. Mixed with Aloha Orchid, which to me smells like Pomeria Peach. It was nice. It was nice. I would totally melt that again. Is it my most favorite mix? No, but I really enjoyed it and loved it, and I would totally do it again to get through. Although, I don't know, I have some ideas for Coral Waters, and I have some melters mixers too, but Aloha Orchid, I mean, I can melt it on its own. It's not like it's terrible, but it's just not my favorite. It's fine. And then on day 6 was mix a laundry scent. So I got this bar of Pima Cotton from Frankie and this bar of Sand Swept from Amy. And I love both of these. I love Pima Cotton. I love Sand Swept. Obviously, you guys know that. Pima Cotton is just like, it's not strong to me. It's very soft. It's on the it's kind of like Windowsill Breeze to me, or Clean Breeze. And then mixed with Sand Swept. Oh my gosh. So to me, it's kind of like, I would imagine if I didn't know Orchard by the Sea, like it's almost like laundry by the sea. So it's like you have your clothes on the line after you wash them and they're drying on the line in with the ocean breeze. And I always picture Maine. I guess it's the rocks, but they're not dusty to me. Wet rocks. I'll go with that. But you guys, thank you so much. Because of you guys, I got to do this mix again, and I love, love, love this mix. If I were to dry my clothes on the clothesline in Maine, yeah, that's what I think it would smell like, and it's magical to me. So if you have Sand Swept, if you have Pima Cotton, highly recommend that mix. I love it. I love it so much. That's one of my all-time favorite mixes. And I can't recommend it enough. It's nice and medium, probably a 6 out of 10. But I did that down here, and I do in the same warmer. I use 8 warmers, and I do 2 cubes in the 8 warmers. I think it's magical. And it lasted like 2 days. So the next one was Melt Something Sweet. I got this from Virginia, and it was Sweetie Pie from L3. This is really pretty. I don't know the scent notes, but it kind of reminds me of like the strawberry note, the strawberry and strawberry swirl, and maybe pink sugar. It's very sweet, but it's got that strawberry too. I really like Sweetie Pie. I was gonna say Sweetie Pea. Sweetie Pie. It's really good. I have a little bit left that I can melt in my kitchen or do like 4 warmers again. So thank you, Virginia. That's so good. I love that. That was fun. And, oh, you guys, we need to vote this. I don't even know if it's possible because this bar I got from my friend Lee in the UK. It says World Ocean Day, Melt an Oceanic Aquatic Scent. And this is Big Surf. And it's described as waves of citrus surf crest over ocean flowers with splashes of lemon water. You guys, this is so good. This is so good. Don't be offended if you love Vitamin Soothe, because Vitamin Soothe had a almost sea mineral note in it that was a little bit fishy for me, and it made me a little nauseous. This is similar, but without that sea mineral fishy note. But it's very ocean water, like the water in the ocean. Like maybe there's an ever so slight hint of sea mineral, but without being nauseously fishy. This lasted for days in my warmer. I want to say it was probably a week. And that's what put me behind, because I refused, because I mean, this was from my friend Lee in the UK. I can't get this anymore. It was one of their scent of the months. So if you can see the scent of the month sticker, but this was from the UK. Like he put the stickers on it and stuff. Oh my gosh, you guys, this was so good. If you ever see Big, I will vote all of my, it would be hard. It would be, I would have to vote for both if it's Woolly Slippers and this one. But if I see this in our, and I don't think it ever came here, so I don't think it's possible for us to vote for this. But I did put an idea in the idea portal, Scentsy. I'm like, I tried to bar a Big Surf from region 2 and we need that in region 1. Like, I'm not joking. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorite things. Like, I almost don't even want to get rid of this empty package. And I probably won't. Probably this melted wax. Yeah, I remember. It was literally a week. I think it was 5 days. And it was light on the 5th day. But I could still smell it. And you guys, I refused to take it out of my warmer because I can't get any more. I was like, I don't care how much this puts me back in the melting challenge. I still made it. But it's so beautiful. And it's an amazing performer. Amazing. The first day it was probably 7, 8 out of 10. And day 5 it was probably 2 or 3 out of 10. But it was so good, so good, so good. Amazing performer. And every time I came downstairs, it filled my entire downstairs. And every time I came downstairs, I was like, oh no, I'm not taking that out of the warmer. That's the most magical thing I've ever smelled, and I need more Big Surf. That was the best day ever. That was my favorite day of this entire melting challenge, although I have some runner-ups. And on the 9th day was, like, you would never get 5 days out of a vendor. So I'm just saying, that's why Scentsy always kind of has my heart, because 5 days. You guys, okay. Melt a wax in your favorite color. My favorite color is aqua. I love all things that look like the ocean. I'm pretty sure this was from Virginia. Yeah, it's kind of rubbed off, but oh, Lighthouse from L3 Waxy Wonders. This was so pretty. I love this. It's like spa aquatic. Trying to think of what I can compare it to with Scentsy. Kind of like, maybe a little bit like Atlantic Air. It's pretty. And it's sweet. It's soft. It's not like in your face. It's just, it's pretty. And it's a really great aquatic scent. Not aquatic like Glacier Water was kind of mainly. This is just like Atlantic Air, like clean, fresh breeze. But like ocean breeze. It's beautiful. Lighthouse from L3 Waxy Wonders. Love that. Thank you, Virginia, for sharing, because that was amazing. But it wasn't a super in your face strong performers like some. So it was on the softer side, but it was so pretty. On the 10th day was melt a spicy, herbaceous, or tea scent. So I did tea and cakes from Hayden Row. I had a big old loaf of this. This is a different scent. It wasn't what I was expecting. I'm not really sure how to describe it. It's more of a cake, I guess. But yet it's not really, I don't know how to describe it. I was expecting like a black tea, and it's not. If any, maybe it's a fruity tea, because it's very sweet. If you've ever had licorice tea, it's not like black licorice at all. It is just a naturally very sweet tea. Like you have sugar and water is what licorice tea is like. I would almost say it's kind of like a licorice tea with some kind of a cake. And I'd say it's almost like an angel food cake where it's a sweet tasting cake. Okay, if I were to describe this, I would say licorice tea, which is just like sugar and water, and angel food cake. It's very interesting. Almost wants to be slightly effervescent, but it's not. It just wasn't what I was expecting. It's very enjoyable. I don't know that I'd have to run out and get more. but it's very interesting. Very interesting. I don't exactly know the scent notes on that, but I like it. I'm just not sure I love, love, love it. I'm going to have more. Like C is for cookies and coffee. I need more. Okay. So that was the herbaceous. And then on the 11th was Melt a Scent That Reminds You of Being a Teenager. And I know Chris from Dazzling Scents with Chris mentioned the same thing. This was a bar I got from Brenda. This is Find Your Happy Taste of Summer. I do love this. I took it out of my club because you can only melt so much of this, and then it gets, and I was getting a kind of a pile enough of where I was like, when I would see it in the drawer, I wouldn't want to pull it out and melt it. But yet when I do get the Lipton tea mix powder. And when I was a kid, I used to spend the night at my friend's house, and we always, you know, had a giant can of Lipton lemon iced tea mix, the powder. We would mix it with spoons and our ice and our water. So it just reminds me of that. We had it all the time at our house, and yeah, it takes me back there. It's really good. It's a strong one. I did this upstairs in the office area. It's probably 2 days, maybe 3, and then I changed it. And the first day is always like 8 or 9 out of 10. Like, it's strong. And it's very lemon. You definitely get the lemon in the iced tea. Can almost come off a little bit like lemon cleaner. The lemon can when it pops out when it's warm. But it totally reminds me of Lipton, you know, lemon Lipton iced tea mix powder. You get the powder. And you have to use that to know. But it's a really good one if you like that kind of thing. I don't know that I would club that again. I might stock up on a couple bars because you kind of have to be in the mood for that one. And the 12th was Melt a Fizzy or Fruit Juice Scent. So I got this one from Natalie. Yes, from Natalie. And it was L3 Waxy Wonders. It's Snow Fairy, Cream Soda, Pink Sugar. I don't exactly know what Snow Fairy is. You do kind of get the cream soda, but this reminded me a lot of, oh, it's so pretty on cold. I love it on cold. Like, you totally get the cream soda on cold. 100%. I don't know what Snow Fairy is, but you get the pink sugar and the cream soda on cold. On warm though, it kind of reminds me of that one, Starburst Sky, where it almost can slightly come off like a tobacco note. And when this was warm, it almost kind of started to get that where it wants to turn a little tobacco. It had an interesting, and it's probably the Snow Fairy that I don't know what that is, that wants to come out and do that. And I did it down here. It was probably a 4 or 5 out of 10. Probably a 4. It's so darn pretty on cold. I can't on cold. I love it. I think because I get so much of the cream soda and the pink sugar. But on warm, it gets a little odd. Not bad, just I'm not sure that I need more of it on warm. But on cold, holy cow, I'd buy a ton of it. So, Snow Fairy, cream soda, and pink sugar, amazing on cold. Amazing, totally. Then on the 13th was Melt a Garden Scent. No. Yeah, Melt a Garden Scent. So I did, and I mixed this because, yeah. So, got this in a flash sale. This is Fiddle Leaf Fig. It's odd. It almost slightly wants to, it doesn't, but it almost kind of wants to lean tomato vine. I don't like that. So how's this very almost like the leaves on the tomato vine, but slightly. I'm like, I don't know. Actually on warm it turned out pretty good, but I did it with Spring Forward. This was a bar I got from Jeanette. I have 1 cube left. because I did the 4, I think there were 5 cubes of Spring Forward, I think is why that worked out that way. So I did 4 in the office because I was like, if I don't like it, I don't have to be up there. But it was actually kind of pretty. And together I really liked it. So I'm probably gonna pop this in a warmer. I actually have this going upstairs in my bedroom. I'm probably gonna pop this 1 other cube in my bedroom. But I liked Spring Forward mixed with Fiddly Fig. Then I didn't really get that to me, the Spring Forward has like a raspberry something preserves in with the flowers. It's very floral. Like very floral. Almost like intensely floral, but it's pretty, and it that's one that kind of morphs as it goes. But it did something nice with Fiddly Fig, so I didn't really get the tomato vine, but I got the greenery with the Spring Forward floral. And I don't love it on its own, but together it was beautiful. Now granted, I'm too scared to melt it all by itself, so I never have, but I loved it mixed. And I mean, mixed, it was probably 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. And it lasted a day or 2. Like I said, I did it upstairs. And then on the 14th was National Flag Day, Melt Something Patriotic. Oh, this one fell out. I'm like, why is that out of order? So I have the little, because I was amazed. Okay, so when I got this from Brenda, and this is Find Your Happy First Kiss Fireworks. So I have my little cotton balls. Normally when I melt this, I don't smell anything. Like it's notoriously hard to smell. I did this upstairs in the office and I actually smelled it. Now it's a tiny room. Oh, these cotton balls smell amazing, and this is what I was smelling, and I happened to be working from home that day and I could smell this and it was beautiful. I'm like, what is that beautiful smell? I was like, oh yeah, I'm actually smelling First Kiss Fireworks. And I don't know if this is just one that had to mature. It's like a very beautiful perfume. Now, what I smelled was still probably maybe a 3 out of 10. I would say a 3 out of 10. Because I was like, that's so pretty. It was so pretty. Like a gorgeous perfume that I would wear. It's not like very floral, but it's also like a clean, pretty perfume. Oh, you guys. I'm just floored at how these smell. So good. I wish I could get my hands on a perfume like that. It's so pretty. So when people have said that before, I didn't understand what they meant. This was beautiful. And I'm so glad I was working from home that day and I could actually enjoy this because it was so pretty. So pretty. But this is when you've got a baby. And most of the time you can't smell it. So the fact that I smelled that, I was so tickled. And then on the 15th was Melted Breezy scent. So I did Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. This is beautiful. I did this down here. Oh my gosh, it's like Physique shampoo, or just a really pretty, beautiful shampoo. I get shampoo from this, kind of like I did Prickly Pear and Agave. Oh, I love this. It's so pretty. And what was it? Probably a 6 or 7 out of 10. Probably a 7. Oh, it's so pretty, you guys. I do. I love Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. I plan to club that. Will I keep it forever? Probably not, but for right now, I'm still loving it. I believe this was a scent of the month, and the fact that it made it to catalog, you know, it's always scary if it's ever going to come back or not. I'm not sure if it'll be back next year, to be honest with you. It's been in the catalog twice, and that's usually all those last. So mark my words, Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze, club it if you love it, because I'm not sure it'll be back. On the 16th was Melt a Lemon scent. So I did Sassy Girl Aroma, Hello Lover. And this is sweet sugarcane, lemon rind, followed by hints of shortbread. So this was amazing. It was probably an 8 out of 10. The lemon is very tart, but not in a bad way. But it's like squeeze the day tart. But I wouldn't say it's cleaner because of, I mean, it's definitely lemon rind. Or like definitely lemon juice over lemon, like a creamy lemon curd. It's more lemon juice. So when it says lemon rind, it means it. But it's sweetened by the sugar cane and the shortbread. Like it's definitely a bakery lemon, because you definitely get the bakery. But you also get that tart lemon, like lemon juice or lemon rind. It was beautiful. Okay, so when I do Sassy Girl Aroma, I do one of these little squares in each of my warmers. So when I put one of these in all of my warmers, I felt like that was too much. Like it's not, it's way thicker. It's like about almost double thick, and it's bigger. So if I were to do these again, these, what are they called? Bag of blocks. I would cut these in half, you guys. I felt like I wasted it. I have enough for, I think, one more warm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 cubes left. So by using a whole cube, I only get 2 out of these, whereas I get 3.5 out of these. So honestly, that's my first time melting these. I usually do Rose Girls ones just like this. I would, and it was strong. I feel like I could cut these in half and get 4 warms. So I think, or 2 warms, 4, yeah. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with my bag of blocks from Sassy Girl. I felt like that was too much wax and it wasn't necessary. Like I felt like I was wasting it. So this is beautiful if you love a lemon bakery, but keep in mind it's lemon juice, lemon rind, so it's a tart, almost astringent lemon, but it works. I have to say, it's bright and it's beautiful and it works with the shortbread and the sugar cane. It's just expect a, you know, I don't want to say sharp, but a very tart, bright lemon that, you know, is tart. Very tart. And then on the 17th was melt a root beer or brown wax. So I did this in combination with, at the same time, so I melted this in one room, or no, I'm alternating. Oh, where did it go? What did I do with that? It's weird for me not to have the empty clam. Like I'm usually really good at that. Oh, so I know what I did and that's why. Okay, it wasn't a clam. So I mixed, I did this one, you know, I hated to use the whole thing. This I got from Susanna. She gifted this to me. It's Sassy Girl Aroma Root Beer Float. It's root beer with vanilla ice cream. So I did 4 of these. And like I said, I only do 1 of these. So I did 4 warmers. So I figured I could get 2 warms out of this. Because that's what I do with my other ones. Why do too much? Now I did 2 warmers out here with root beer and 2 warmers in there with root beer. And I did 2 warmers out here and 2 warmers out there. I did alternating warmers. At the same time, to be able to melt other things, I did my warm vanilla sugar from Hayden Row, and I used this for on the 20th melt a vanilla scent. I'm like, I want to see how this is gonna work. Root beer float was, oh, it's good. I would like to get a brittle of this from Sassy Girl. I love Sassy Girl. I love Sassy Girl so much. And this is very like authentic root beer float. It's yummy. Love this. So now I know I want that. But I have to say it was lighter than this one. This is the Hayden Rowe Warm Vanilla Sugar, and it's just like Bath & Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar. I love this. I love this. It's my favorite, although it's right up there with Marshmallow Fireside. They're tied for my number one. And Marshmallow Fireside, if I had to pick one, would probably be under this one. I love Warm Vanilla Sugar. It's my favorite vanilla ever, I think. Maybe up there. Do I like this more than Vanilla Oud? I think I do. But it kind of, even in alternating warmers, kind of this overpowered the Root Beer Float a little bit. I think if I tried Scentsy, that would hold its own versus Sassy Girl, which I don't think is as strong as Scentsy. Loved the Root Beer Float, but it was light enough that I caught whiffs of it, but I didn't smell it as much as I wanted to. This kind of took over. But if you love Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works, I highly recommend this from Hayden Rowe. Oh, it's so pretty, and it's into the next day. I smell this. Some of theirs I smell into the next day, like Bookstore. Like these are into the next day. They're that good. And sometimes L3 can do that too. You guys, it's just like Bath & Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar, and it's so pretty. It's the most pretty, perfumey, warm, sugary vanilla, and it's magical to me, and I love this so much. I just wish I hadn't have tried the alternating warmers, even though I had something cool going on there, but this just overtook, and so I only sometimes got whiffs of the Root Beer Float. So I probably should have done one room and then the other room. That would have probably worked better, and then they could have met in the middle. So then on the 18th was Melty Masculine Scent for Father's Day. Now this I got from my friend Lee from the UK. This is FC Bayern München. We did not get this. This is very nice. It was fun to try. It does have a slight, it's not as intense as some things. It does have a slight powdery baby doll face that I don't love about it. But it also has a very nice clean, or even like baby wipes smell. I used to like that when I first smelled it in scents, and now it's starting to, I don't know, annoy me a little bit, like the baby face, powdery. But this is, it has a cleanness about it that's very nice. I noticed, and it's kind of funny, our bars that I liked were Arsenal and Liverpool, and they were the red ones. And the ones that I didn't like from our bars were the Chelsea, which was blue, and Chelsea and what? Oh, Barca, like Barcelona. I didn't love those. And this one, I thought for sure I was gonna like it because it was red, like Liverpool and Arsenal that are my favorites. But I think it's that baby doll face that kind of threw me off in it. It sounds so funny when I describe it that way. That's literally what it smells like baby wipes or baby doll face. So it's got that powdery, some kind of a powdery note in it that, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't have put this in my club or bought it again. I had fun trying it. I do appreciate the clean shower. Is it like a cologne? Maybe even a body wash. Yeah, it was nice. I had fun trying it. That wasn't my favorite still. Arsenal's my favorite. And then on the 19th, it was Melt a Red, Black, or Green Wax. So I can't wait to turn to these. This was my Sassy Girl Aroma Pistachio Wedding Cake. It's pistachio pudding cake, waffle cone, and wedding cake. And Dale he was like, what is this? And He goes, it smells like cake. And I'm like, it's pistachio wedding cake. And he's like, it's good. But they're, on Warm, the pistachio comes off kind of like almond extract pistachio. Oh, but you guys, I love it so much. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I would totally buy this again. It was fun. It was a lovely bakery. I freaking love pistachio. On cold, it smells just like pistachio pudding and maybe angel food cake. On Warm, you definitely get the cake. Maybe the waffle cone too, which made it more of a brown instead of like a brownish cake kind of a thing. I don't know. That was good. But it did have like almost an almond extract feel to it. But I'm not complaining because I love that. So I would totally buy that again. I love that. Performance. Probably, I usually get a pretty medium 5 out of 10 throw with Sassy Girl. And that's one of those little cubes and 8 warmers down here. I always do it down here because I'm down here more and I want to smell it. So I already did the vanilla on the 20th. On the 21st was Melt a Scent to mark the first day of summer. Welcome summer. It smells like summer in a wax bar. Sunshine. It makes me happy, instantly happy. It's a fruity floral. Oh, I can't believe this was a scent of the month right before I joined, and luckily it was still available and I popped that in my club and it's been in there ever since. I love Welcome Summer. I'm not tired of that after like 2 years, 3 years, almost 3 years. I'm not tired of that one. I have quite a stock. It's a good 7 or 8 out of 10. It's a nice strong one and I love everything about it because I breathe it in and I'm instantly happy. It's phenomenal. I don't know the scent notes. I never have, but the 22nd was Melt something that starts with the first letter of your last name Hate. So I did Harry Sweater by Hayden Rowe. This is such a strange scent. So it's even more strange on Warm. This is the first time I've actually warmed this one. It's so weird. So the sweater is the shorts and sweater note, which is a lot like Snuggle Up from Scentsy. The Harry's part is supposed to be butterbeer. So you very much get like a bakery, almost like a waffles. Like you're cooking waffles scent, which throws me off that it's supposed to be butterbeer because I'm like, it smells like waffles. And you get this slight laundry note in with the waffle smell. I don't dislike it, but it just messes with my head a little bit. I have plenty. I'm happy to melt it. I don't know that I would personally buy this one again. Shorts and sweater I would totally buy because I love the laundry scent. Why the butterbeer smells like waffles to me, I don't know. It's probably just my nose and like a vanilla thing. So my nose does weird things with vanilla. It was a good bakery, mostly with a hint of laundry. So it was probably 5, 6 out of 10. And then the 23rd was Melt Something Pink. Oh yeah. So in the kitchen, I did this little, I was hoping it would work. I think it needed to cure. I did the pink frosted animal cookies. Today is October 3rd from L3. It was a sample in the sample thing that I got. I didn't smell it. I smelled it in here. But out there in my warmer, which does pretty good out there, it's the Winnie the Pooh warmer in my kitchen. It always does pretty good. And my kitchen's small. I don't know, I didn't smell it. That was sad. So I think I tried to jump the gun too fast on the sample, even though I got it in May. I think just a month later it was just a little too fast and I didn't smell it. But, and cold, it was great. It smelled like pink frosted animal cookies. On the 24th was melt any bring back my bar scent or older. So I did cotton candy cookie. This was a bar I got from Amy. Oh man, I love this. This was in my bedroom. And I think I had 6 cubes and I did 3 in my Polar Panorama, 3 in my Diamond Milk Glass. It's so good. The cotton candy is so good in this one. With a hint of cookie, but I mostly get cotton candy when it matures, and it was lovely. The way I do that, it's probably, in the summer it's not as strong because of the air conditioner. It's not as strong as in the winter, so it's probably maybe a 4 or 5 out of 10 instead of like a 7 or 8 out of 10. So it goes, the impact goes down a little only because of the air conditioner. And on the 25th was melt a scent that contains melon. So wasn't that one? Oh, I'm like, what? Summerberry melon. I did this upstairs in the office area when I was working from home. I love this, and I keep asking myself, and the whole time it's melting it, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. I really do need to club this. But as I was sitting there working, I was also thinking, you know, it is quite similar to summer, what is that? Summer Moonlight. Do you need both? I need to melt the 2 of those, like Summerberry Melon in this room, Summer Moonlight in that room, and make decisions and see if they're different enough that I need to keep them, or if they're close enough I could just keep one. But I love this. I love Summerberry Melon. I love the berries, raspberries, save, because I don't always love Scentsy strawberry, but the raspberries, when they mix the raspberries and the strawberries, just like sun-ripened berries, I love that. And then mixed with the melon, it's magical, it's body care, and I love it. So, yeah. And then on the 26th was melt something beach inspired, you guys. Sassy Girl Big Shave, Cotton Candy Beach Night and Shaving Cream. This is magical. This is one of my top favorite scents from Sassy Girl. And I messaged Charity because I'm like, I'm not as good at determining Jaws scents as she is. And this reminded me an awful lot of the Jaws scents that she sent to me. It's so good. And this was probably, Dale even commented, I like this, whatever this is. I don't know. It's somehow the way the cotton candy, the shaving cream, and the beach night mixes. Oh. For anyone who's ever smelled this and also smelled Jaws, do you think this smells like Jaws? This is really, really good. Really good. I love this. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right now, probably one of my top 10 from Sassy Girl is probably one of even the top 5. I love this. It was probably 6 or 7 out of 10. It did really, really well. And I did this the same time I did this next one. And I didn't smell this one as well as I smelled this one. So, yeah, Big Shave from Sassy Girl. Highly recommend. And then on, was it this one? Oh, I forgot to melt one of them. I just now realized. Shoot. That's sad. Okay, well, I'm saving that for another time. This, on the 27th, was melt something appropriate for a wedding. So I did Sassy Girl Cherry Cake. And this is maraschino cherries, vanilla wafers, and wedding cake. I didn't smell this one as well. And I don't know if it's because of the wedding. I don't know. The maraschino or the pistachio one did okay. Or if just the Big Shave took over and I couldn't smell this one as well. This is very pretty. I do smell the maraschino cherries in particular and like cake. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna sit on this one just slightly because it has vanilla wafers in it. Vanilla scents tend to need a couple more months to cure. So I'm totally gonna sit on that because I think that's gonna pop. And I mean, I really only did 4 and, you know, 4. So one room, trying to fit these in so I could try them. And yeah, so love that. Had fun trying that. I missed melting. I can't believe it got lost in all of my empties. I was like, yep, I melted them all. This was a scent that makes you think of a wax friend, and I forgot to melt it. And I got this from, I think, Virginia. Yes, from Virginia, and it was a mix that Etta Harrison came up with, and I so wanted to melt this. I can't believe I forgot it. Oh, well, okay, so I'm looking forward to melting this again sometime. I'm again looking forward to trying to melt this because it looks great. And then the last one is, well, of the challenge. And I forgot to share it to social media. I failed at this one, you guys. On the 29th was Melt a Tropical Scent, so I did Pacific Mist from Scentsy. Love this. As it's melting, I get like a Kleenex tissue scent, kind of like Cozy Cardigan, and a very sweet scent, kind of like the sweet that's in Apple Press and in Woodland Suede, that almost comes off like Concord grapes to me. And then like fresh air, like Atlantic air. It's a pretty combination. I love like that sweet Concord grape kind of a smell. Don't think grape, think Concord grapes that aren't real grapey, but like a true, like the inside of the Concord grape. And then like a Kleenex tissue from like Cozy Cardigan and Atlantic Air mixed. That's Pacific Mist. And that's a probably 6, 7 out of 10. And so I forgot to share on social media the other things that I did for the 30th today. So upstairs in the office, I put, or no, this one's in the bedroom. In the bedroom is Spring Forward. I did all the cubes. It's just a really pretty floral, and it evolves. So I did this one in the bedroom because it's a nice strong scent. So I try to, when I have the air conditioner going, pick the strong ones. Normally, like down here, when I don't have air conditioners going, it's probably a 9 out of 10. 8 or 9 out of 10. It's strong. So that's why I picked that for the bedroom. And then while I was working from home, I did... it's funny, I did 2 of these, and I'm trying to think when, oh, I do remember. Okay, so I did this bar. It's going right now. It's in the office. This was gifted to me from Michelle, and this is Hey Tiger Lily. Beautiful. I was working from home, so I put this in. It was like a gooey bar. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. It's going strong. It'll go for days. And then I got this bar from Brenda. I did this in my bedroom because, again, it's a strong scent and it lasts for like a week. So I took this out of the warmers when I put in this one. So I've done Hey Tiger Lily twice this month, you guys, because of you guys. Can you tell I love that? Then I did it twice. And then also in the bedroom at one time, I got this from Brenda, and this is Snuggle Up. Oh, yeah. It's strong. It'll last a week in my bedroom. It's nice and strong. Oh, it's so good. That's one of the best. So that's what I did. I have a couple non-Scentsy body care kind of things that I went through. Oh no, let me do the little vendor waxes that I did real quick so that we're still on wax. So I got this from Sassy Girl in May. It was frozen watermelon sample. I cut it in half well, no, I actually cut it in a third. So I did the first third and I didn't really notice it or smell it. So I did both. I did the 2/3 section and I smelled it and it was pretty. It's like almost kind of like perfumey, like a watery perfumey watermelon. I don't know, this is like one scent that I don't know that I would buy more of. I didn't dislike it. I have yet to dislike one from Sassy Girl, but I didn't love it. It was just okay. I mean, it was nice. It was perfumey, fresh spa, but it was just nice. It didn't wow me, which is weird, because most of their stuff does. And then this is a sample I got from Virginia. It's lemon pound cake and it's Kay's scented melts. I did smell this one and I cut it in thirds, so I did it a few times. What a weird little bug. There's a little bug here. Because my air conditioner, sometimes bugs come in and it's a little tiny bug I've never seen before. This is pretty. It does remind me a lot of lemon coconut chiffon from Scentsy, but without the coconut. But you get like the powdered sugar and the lemon cookie, like a crunchy lemon cookie. It's very much like that. So this is very pretty. So I got to melt this 3 times in my kitchen. I love these because I melt them in my kitchen. And then I did iced tea from, this is a sample I got from Virginia too, and it's Kay's Scented Melts and it's iced tea. This is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I smelled this so well and I cut it in thirds and all of the thirds smelled amazing, amazing. Love, love, loved it. I would totally buy this one. This is the best performing one that I've tried yet. I mean, I smelled it so well. And it was kind of like the lemon Lipton iced tea mix, like Taste of Summer, but not as intense as Taste of Summer. Like the lemon wasn't as in your face cleaner kind of lemon that the Scentsy one can do. This was a perfect mix and it was beautiful. I loved this. I would totally buy that again. And then I've only gotten to melt a third of this one, and this is from Virginia as well. Thank you, Virginia. Kay Scented Melts is Cotton Candy Mania. It's pretty. It's light though. It's very light. So I mean, I have a littler piece and then I have a bigger piece. So, but yeah, it's like cotton candy. It's pretty. I like it. I just wish it was stronger out there, but it's hit or miss with me with K's, whether I smell them really well. That's why I was super impressed with the iced tea one. And that's all for the wax. So then I made it through, this is from Bath & Body Works. It's the White Barn Magic Dust. This was a foamy hand soap I got when we were in Kansas in October. And this is Celestial Caramel Swirl, Magical Vanilla or Mystical Vanilla and Sweet Musk. This was very good. I love this. Now I'm probably going to peel the sticker off and reuse this for foaming hand soap. And kind of make my Scentsy hand soaps last. So I just want to show you guys that I used that, and that was a very lovely scent. I love that, but I'm into gourmand and stuff, so I had fun with that. And oh wait, one more wax. I forgot. I put this in. It's L3 Waxy Wonders Bitches at the Beach. I think I got this from Virginia. I didn't smell this one as well. I don't know. It does give me kind of a slight, like freezer burned kind of a smell with like something almost suntan, like a perfumey suntan lotion, which is, I love the perfumey suntan lotion. I don't know. But it was lighter, oddly enough. I mean, it's probably 4 out of 10, and it didn't really last. Normally, L3 does amazing, so I don't know. It was a little interesting that didn't do better. Instead of using little pieces of this one though, I might do 2 instead of like the littler piece that I normally do. So I think I would amp up that one to try to smell it more. So then I used up from Perfectly Posh when I was selling this. I kind of stocked up on a bunch of stuff. This was Lady Limoncello, and it's a body scrub. And it's sparkling Italian lemon and honey scented body scrub. Now this is an aggressive body scrub. If you mix it with water, it's not as aggressive, but it's revitalizing rice and sugar exfoliation. But it smells like lemon. It's a very lovely lemon scent. It's yellow. I loved it. I love their stuff. I absolutely love their products. But I haven't sold any in like a year. So I think I have to re-sign up, and I was like, no, because they merged with like Innovative, and it's a lot of supplements and stuff. So I'm just not into why they sold stuff. But anyway, so this is why I want Scentsy to come out with a Satsuma orange wax. This is Satsuma. It's brightening orange peel and citrus extract. It's a mild jelly exfoliating body scrub. So good. Like most of their stuff is vegan, like naturally based. This is so strong, and it's so yummy, and it's so refreshing. I know when my son used it, I was like, you use Satsuma. Like I could tell. The orange is like just super bright and punchy, but yet just happy and strong and lovely. Love that so much. I don't think I have any more of that one, sadly. You guys, I'm gonna throw this away. I got this years ago, like before we moved here, and it was some ad on Facebook or something, and it was Glamour Gold Retinol Eye Serum. And I mean, I don't even remember what this cost me. I don't know, they gave you a good deal and I fell for it. So whenever I use it, I feel like it makes like my eye, like the dark circles around my eyes darker. And I'm just like, although it's a fine product, I don't know why, but I feel like this gets darker, and I'm like, I'm just gonna throw it away. Like, I'm just done with it, so don't fall for that. From my Ipsy bag, I went through the Kat Berkey Vitamin C Intensive Face Cream. I loved this. Love the rich, fancy packaging. Like, that's glass. And it has like this lemon, like a lemon whip smell to it. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I thought it was fantastic. I wouldn't outright buy it, but I sure would pick that again in my Ipsy bag. That's Kat Berkey Vitamin C Intensive Face Cream. Loved it. Very rich. I don't know. You felt the quality of the product, and I loved it. It was very moisturizing. I keep looking at this like like I still have wax to talk about. So I've used up, this one is my Ipsy bag. It's Obsidian, and it's Kaleido Cosmetics. And it's waterproof liquid eyeliner. It's fine, but it kind of dried up kind of fast. Now, I know that you don't store them right side up, like the point up, you store the point down. I don't know, I love the tip on it, but it's just super faded and stuff. So it's obviously drying out, and maybe, I mean, that's before I learned to store them upside down. I think this was in a bag for a while flat. But yeah, I don't know, I went through it kind of fast. It was okay. This I love. Oh yeah, I've already told you guys about that. 'Cause that was in my bag. That was in my thing. The Tarte one. I used up this Perlice Dragon Fruit plus Niacinamide Moisturizer. It strengthens, boosts radiance, improves texture for all skin types. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I mean, it's such a little sample that I don't know, but it was nice. I didn't love it as much as the Cat Berkey, but I liked it a lot. I would pick that again with Ipsy. And I also made it through, this was fun. This was Ren Clean Skincare Perfect Canvas. It's a clean jelly oil cleanser. And it was kind of like putting petroleum jelly on, but it gets off all the waterproof eye makeup. And it's very moisturizing. Like, so I wouldn't feel dried out after I used it. Like, I still had the effects of the jelly. So that was nice. And then lastly is Scentbird. Made it through Memoirs by the Sea. I have the old case. This one kind of smells like bug spray. I don't know that I would. I have another memoir. I think it's The Wish You Were Here. I loved that one. Has kind of like a woodsy, sweet perfuming. Whereas this one, Memoir by the Sea, kind of has a bug spray note in it that I didn't love. For the ones that I don't love, but I don't want to waste them, I'll use them before I go to bed. Dale never complains. It's not like he said you smell like bug spray or anything. He doesn't even really notice. Yeah, so it was okay. It's not one I wanted to wear out in public. I didn't love the bug spray part about it. I mean, after it's on your skin, it would kind of, when it mixes with your body chemistry, do other things. So it wasn't like icky, but it still had a bug spray note in with some pretty notes. So I know it sounds weird, but yeah, it was okay. I wouldn't buy that one again. So that's everything, you guys. So that's my What I've Been Warming, my empties, yeah, Scentsy plus more, and yeah, so goodbye June. That was quick. That one went by super quick, and hello July tomorrow, and yeah. So thanks guys, stay tuned, and we'll see you soon. Bye.